Hello YouTube, welcome to another video game review. So today I'm going to be reviewing Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Alright, so first of all, the campaign is extremely fun. I totally thought it was going to suck at first, like no joke before. I'm like, the campaign's going to suck. The first one was great. The second one, no way it can be better than the first one. Yeah, well, I'm glad that Treyarch and Activision both proved me wrong severely. Turns out the campaign is actually my most favorite mode. I love it so much. It obviously picks up after where the first campaign left off. So if you're a campaign player, don't play this game until you beat the first campaign, because it'll make more sense. But yeah, it's really fun to play. You can actually customize your loadout this time for campaign. You know, primary weapon, secondary weapon. It's pretty cool. You know, grenades, lethal, tactical, and you can even customize your camouflage. You know, everything from Siberian to gold, Ronin, and digital camouflage. All that stuff is there in campaign. Yeah, the campaign's basically like you play as Section. It's Mason's son, and his name is Alex Mason, and you play as him basically in the special force of you know, you take orders after Admiral Briggs, and you basically do what he says, and then the whole game starts to go in a nutshell. After a few levels, it really starts to break in and come into place. You're filled with decisions. I think there might be, yeah, I think there's like 4 endings, either 4 or 5, and each ending, you know, explains, you know, kind of what you did. You have to make at least 4 decisions in the game, I think. But yeah, there's several endings, and it impacts how the endings impact how you play the game, obviously. But yeah, and then Woods is still alive. Spoiler. You do get Woods. He survives, and yeah, he basically tells a story from his point of view, you know, and you're basically playing flashbacks of what happened, kind of. And yeah, you play as Mason, even Alex Mason. Hang on a second. Okay. Mason, Alex Mason. You play as Woods. Plays this one guy named Farheed, I think. And that's basically it. Oh yeah, and you do play as Menendez, aka the antagonist. Yeah. Most of the time you're playing a Section, though. But yeah, the campaign is long, too. I thought I was going to be able to beat it within like 2 days. Turns out almost took me a good week. There's lots of levels and stuff, each one filled with, you know, detail, and you can do, you know, it's the time fragment is set in 2025, so you obviously get to use some more futuristic technology, you know, upgraded sights that can see through walls, or, you know, these gloves you put on that allow you to stick to walls. It's pretty cool. And some like new state-of-the-art like vehicles, like this one's called the I forget what it's called, the Claw. Yeah, that's the Claw, and it's this huge like looking dinosaur almost looking thing. It's a big turtle actually, but it looks like a dinosaur, and it gets miniguns and rockets. It's cool. But yeah, and then there's side missions called Strike Force missions. It's pretty cool. You know, just side missions, you know, strategic, set up your men, you know, and vehicles and stuff, and you have to capture a position and hold it for about 10 minutes. So it's fun, though. It is. You can control everything, you know, the Claw, the drones, all sorts of equipment, sentry guns. So if you die, you can use another men, which is nice. It has a completely different set of equipment. It's cool. Alright, so that's campaign. campaign is so fun. Just play it. You have to. Multiplayer. Multiplayer is pretty good too. There's a new thing. It's not called kill streaks. It's called score streaks. More based off of scores than kills. They're worth a lot too. Easier to play if you're playing like domination, because like 500 points for like a it's like a drone. It's like a hunter killer drone. It's like 500 points. So it's easier to just capture a position and hold off to get points than just to get 5 kills. And the highest kill streak's like 19, and that's basically the swarm of like drones you get, that like suicide bombers basically. But yeah, that too. And you know, it's easier to just play more team-based objective games, I would say, than getting 19 straightforward kills. You know, that's definitely much more of a challenge. But yeah, you know, because you gotta face campers and, you know, hackers and all that stuff. It's definitely easier to play more objective-based games. But yeah, there's lots of kill streaks. There's a few new ones, such as the Hellfire missile, which is basically a cluster missile. There's the Warthog, which is just a Strafe gunner that makes several machine runs. There's a machine called the Guardian, which will temporarily blind enemies, actually. So, and it can kill them too, because it's nuclear radiation. So that's pretty cool. And there's a few others too. But yeah, it's definitely multiplayer is fun. The maps are decent, not too small. They're more moderately sized, I would say. Some of them are bigger than others, but yeah, you know, it's still fun. There's lots of weapons to choose from. About 10 assault rifles, 8 or 7 submachine guns, 6 shotguns, I think. No, like 4 or 5 shotguns within that range. Yeah, and sniper rifles. There's like 5 of those. And then there's what else? Light machine guns. There's like 5 of those too. The pistols. There's like 4. Specials. There's a crossbow and a ballistic knife. And yeah, and then there's equipment. You know, not tomahawk. It's called a combat axe now. You know, claymores, semtex, frag grenades, bouncing betties. It's all there. It's very, very enjoyable to play with friends, especially if you're in a clan too. I started my own clan with my friends, and we're owning pretty good. And the leveling system, it takes some time, but you know, double XP weekends this week, so hey, you might want to hop on there and yeah, get some kills. It also has a record of all your stuff. You can actually access elite from the menu, which is pretty cool. There's a leaderboard system, which will tell you your current kills, deaths, KD ratio, wins, losses for games, both objective-based, team-based, and, you know, just solo-based. It's cool, and your kill streaks you've got and everything. Definitely fun aspect of the game, I'd say. Now the last part, zombies. Zombies is it's fun, I guess. I mean, I like to play it with my friends. Also has leaderboards for kills, deaths, revives. I could keep going on, but lots and lots of status reports. There's a campaign for zombies that's called Transit on the bus stop level. Basically, go all across the. You get in this bus and you go across to different parts of the levels in one playthrough on the same rounds, and it gets progressively harder to play with your friends and stuff. It's fun though. It's enjoyable because you get to learn more clues and stuff about the story, which is nice. And then there's the standard, you know, survival for 4 players with your buds or random players. Mystery box, you know, pack-a-punch. There's 3 levels as of now. The bus, the gas station, the what's the other one? So there's the gas station, there's the city town hall, and there's the farm. All of which are decently sized and pretty fun to play. But gas station is the only level that has the actual story mode because you have the bus there. It also has survival mode, but it kind of sucks because you only have you can get the mystery box. The good news is the mystery box does not move in that level. It will stay there permanently. Always responds in the same spot. It's yeah. The bad news is you can't pack a punch, and there's no perks. So have to hold off as long as you can against the invincible undead hordes of zombies. I made it up to like round 12. That's the highest I made it up to with my friends. You think that's pretty bad? Go try playing that with 3 other people and try making up to round 12 with no problem. Yeah, with only one person having a ray gun too. I was like quick scoping, and I had like a little SMG on the side. It was fun though. Yeah, and then there's this new feature called grief mode. It's 4 versus 4 players against zombies. Now you can't kill the other players exactly, but you can like form, get zombies really mad and lure them into the other team so they get them. Basically down to see which team can survive longer. It's the CIA versus the FBI agents versus like these hazmat suits. But yeah, it's fun to play. Friends get 8 people in a party, boom, you're set to go. Yeah, it's fun. I definitely recommend picking this game up. It's very, very good. See, campaign, multiplayer, zombies, and that's Harper, by the way, my favorite character, possibly. But yeah, so pick this game up, and Warhawk 48 Silver, signing off. Peace out.